सेक्शन ए वेरी शॉर्ट टाइप क्वेश्चंस। इसमें आपको टोटल 10 प्रश्न करने हैं। एक प्रश्न 3 नंबर का है। आंसर नंबर 1 एलिसिटाल एग्स विद नो yolk or yolkless eggs are called एलिसिटाल eggs. Example, eutherian mammals. Eggs that have little amount of yolk in the form of granules are microlecytal eggs. Example, Amphioxus. Answer number 2 what is a stem? Stems are one of the 3 organs of a plant. The primary function, most important job of a stem is mechanical support. Mechanical support means the plant stem supports the plant and holds it upright to help it grow towards sunlight. Stems also connect the other organs of the plant. Answer number 3 the acrosome is a dome-like vesicle in the anterior part of the sperm head that contains hydrolytic enzymes. When sperm are proximate to the egg, the acrosome is perforated and its content is released. The hydrolytic enzymes lies the outer layer of the cumulus and allow one sperm cell to enter. Answer number 4 radiocarbon dating, or carbon-14 dating, is a scientific method that can accurately determine the age of organic materials as old as approximately 60,000 years. First developed in the late 1940 at the University of Chicago by Willard Libby, the technique is based on the decay of the carbon-14 isotope. Answer number 5 coacervate is an aqueous phase rich in macromolecules such as synthetic polymers, proteins or nucleic acids. It forms through liquid-liquid phase separation LLPS, leading to a dense phase in thermodynamic equilibrium with a dilute phase. The dispersed droplets of dense phase are also called coacervates, micro-coacervates or coacervate droplets. These structures draw a lot of interest because they form spontaneously from aqueous mixtures and provide stable compartmentalization without the need of a membrane. They are protocell candidates. Answer number 6 a genetic mutation is a change to a gene's DNA sequence to produce something different. It creates a permanent change to that gene's DNA sequence. Answer number 7 amphimixis is a type of sexual reproduction in which the male and female parents' gametes, i.e. the ovum and spermatozoa, fuse during fertilization, resulting in the creation of zygotes. The zygote will then result in the formation of offspring that are genetically unique from their parents. Answer number 8 a mass extinction is a short period of geological time in which a high percentage of biodiversity, or distinct species, bacteria, fungi, plants, mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish, invertebrates, dies out. Answer number 9 analogous organs are the organs that are different anatomically in structure but perform the same function. They are involved in convergent evolution. Convergent evolution is a form of evolution where other species evolve independently to develop to achieve a similar type of function. Answer number 10 wisdom teeth are the last molars that usually come through during your late teens or early 20s. Not everyone has wisdom teeth, and not all wisdom teeth cause problems or need to be removed. सेक्शन बी इसमें आपको सिर्फ 3 प्रश्न ही करने हैं। एक प्रश्न 10 नंबर का है। आंसर नंबर 2 vestigial organs are organs, tissues or cells in a body which are no more functional the way they were in their ancestral form of the trait. It is authentication of evolution and hence were helpful in explaining adaptation. Such a structure can arise due to gene mutation which causes a change in the proteins. These mutated proteins result in the formation of vestigial structures. In the population, the occurrence of such structures may, however, increase if it is beneficial enough. For instance, snakes have evolved to slither as they no longer have legs, excluding some snakes who still possess rear legs, the boas. In humans, the appendix is a good example of a vestigial organ. This non-functioning organ eventually degenerates, shrinking in size and disappearing ultimately. Examples of vestigial organs. Following are a few examples of vestigial organs. Sinuses. Human cheekbones hold the maxillary sinuses. The face consists of pockets of air called sinuses. They are lined by a thin layer of mucosa. It has no significant use, but infection can lead to sinusitis. Appendix. It is one of the most commonly known vestigial organs. This finger-like tube closed at one end arises from the vermiform process. In prime ancestors, the appendix is believed to have brought about the digestion of cellulose. Today, scientists predict that the appendix may play a role in digestion by bacteria. Answer number 3. Similar traits can be either homologous or analogous. Homologous structures share a similar embryonic origin, analogous organs have a similar function. Analogy. Homology is developed in species that are not related to each other. Homology happens due to divergent evolution. Analogy happens due to convergent evolution. Answer number 4. Fate map is a diagrammatic representation of the prospective fate of each part of an embryo at an early stage of development. Embryonic regions with a distinct fate are called primordia. Rudiments. Fate maps change over time as cells multiply or move relative to each other. Thus, fate maps indicate fates at a closely following stage. A series of fate maps at consecutive stages shows the progression of different cells or regions through longer periods of development. Significance. Essential tools in most embryological experiments. Help to trace cell lineage by following the fate of parts of early embryo. During development. Helps understand the mechanism of morphogenetic movements. During gastrulation. Answer number 5. What is the difference between microevolution and macroevolution? Microevolution refers to small changes over short periods of time within a population. Macroevolution refers to larger changes over a much longer time scale. Macroevolution can result in speciation or the emergence of new species. Answer number 6. The first theory of evolution is Lamarckism, which was proposed by a French biologist. It states that modifications acquired by an organism during its lifetime are automatically handed down to its descendants, and so it becomes part of heredity. Answer number 7. Vitellogenesis is the process of yolk protein formation in the oocytes during sexual maturation. The term vitellogenesis comes from the Latin vitellus. Yolk proteins, such as lipovitellin and phosphatin, provides maturing oocytes with the metabolic energy required for development. Answer number 8. Genetic drift. Genetic drift is the change in frequency of an existing gene variant in the population due to random chance. Genetic drift may cause gene variants to disappear completely and thereby reduce genetic variation. It could also cause initially rare alleles to become much more frequent and even fixed. Answer number 9. Common conditions in older age include hearing loss, cataracts and refractive errors, back and neck pain and osteoarthritis, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, diabetes, depression and dementia. As people age, they are more likely to experience several conditions at the same time. सेक्शन सी में 4 प्रश्न दिए गए हैं, आपको सिर्फ इनमें से एक ही प्रश्न करने हैं, उत्तर 500 वर्ड में होने चाहिए. Answer. Fossil. From classical Latin fossilis, lit, obtained by digging. 1. Is any preserved remains, impression, or trace of any once living thing from a past geological age. Examples include bones, shells, exoskeletons, stone imprints of animals or microbes, objects preserved in amber, hair, petrified wood and DNA remnants. The totality of fossils is known as the fossil record. Though the fossil record is incomplete, numerous studies have demonstrated that there is enough information available to give a good understanding of the pattern of diversification of life on Earth. Though 3-4, in addition, the record can predict and fill gaps such as the discovery of Tiktaalik in the Arctic of Canada. 5. Montage of animal fossils. Clockwise from top left, 1Y Cochrynus and Paleocenopa, bottom row, Gryphaea and Harpactocassinus. Paleontology includes the study of fossils, their age, method of formation, and evolutionary significance. Specimens are sometimes considered to be fossils if they are over 10,000 years old. 7-8 The oldest fossils are around 3.48 billion years, 9 thus 11 to 4.1 billion years old. 13 The observation in the 19th century that certain fossils were associated with certain rock strata led to the recognition of a geological timescale and the relative ages of different fossils. The development of radiometric dating techniques in the early 20th century allowed scientists to quantitatively measure the absolute ages of rocks and the fossils they host. There are many processes that lead to fossilization, including permineralization, casts and molds, orthogenic mineralization, replacement and recrystallization, accretion, carbonization, and bioimmuration. अगर आप इसका आंसर हिंदी में भी चाहते हैं तो कमेंट में बताना, हिंदी में भी प्रोवाइड करवा देंगे। धन्यवाद।